Habroune starts for only the second time this season, showed a ton of confidence taking his penalty the other night against Toluca. 1 goal so far, will find himself in 1v1 situations quite a bit on the break as Columbus push numbers forward to win the ball.
Well, the Crew need a Leagues Cup lifeline. Can Puebla pull off another upset? Here we go from Columbus, Ohio in Leagues Cup 2025. Moments when they had the momentum in the match. Here's Habroune, who's already sitting a lot deeper than we perhaps anticipated, and Gomez gets the first shot of the game away and straight at Evan Bush. Nagbe with that forceful shoulder challenge.
It's Gamara and Ray who hold down that center of the park.
Austin, he had some room to work with, and he finds an angle. Oh, and it was at the near post. Rossi, who got his head to it. Painful one for him as well. Amundsen with the new crop of hair, talking of haircuts. There is the free kick, driven all the way in and headed in brilliantly. That's what the Crew needed. And that's a Crew cut, because that's Amundsen who's broken the deadlock. And the defending champions are in front.
Well, Puebla, they never looked organised. They looked all over the shop, picking up 1v1 battles. And that's what it comes down to, is who's more determined. Amundsen gets to run on his mark. It looks as though it's Pachuca who's meant to be marking him. There's only going to be one winner. There's nobody around him. And Amundsen back in the side. Thunders the ball in the back of the net. That is a commanding header. But it's an easy header. It's awful marking. What a start.
Great pace on the delivery of that from Rossi as well, and it sowed so much indecision in that Puebla back line.
Isn't it interesting when players, they do sometimes cut their hair to feel like it's new beginning. Look at Pedro de la Vega.
Habroune now, he's been allowed to go all the way. It's 2! It's Rossi! "60 seconds, which send the Columbus Crew right back into the Leagues Cup reckoning."
How desperately Diego Rossi needed this goal. He would have had a couple of sleepless nights after his 2 penalty misses, which would have given his team all 3 points against Toluca. But look at this from Habroune, how far he has to go without a challenge going in. The youngster just continues to drive right into the heart of Puebla's defense. Nobody's coming out to meet him. And Rossi, the recognition of where the space is and the timing to keep himself onside. A lovely slip pass, but it's so easy. And Rossi, he just needs to dig his toe in. As it comes in, slight little block. Can he get hold of, amongst that 3 with a new signing coming in?
Here's the corner. And that isn't far away either, as with that little pocket of sunshine.
De-zoning, going into other areas. But there's a great understanding with these Columbus players when they do that.
And here's an example, because that's Herrera. It's going to go to Aliu! Open goal! And he puts it in, but he's thwarted by a flag on the far side. And for
Herrera on the far side. There's Pachuca and there's Gonzalez, who are nearest on this side. 21 and number 20. Or the furthest back for Puebla. But Herrera, it looks as though he's half a yard offside. It's my second chance.
Now, just down on the bottom end of the picture there, I was going to mention Puebla got a problem with Pachuca. But in the meantime, this is Gonzalez. Oh, he plays it into the box. It's a great opportunity. And it's been screwed wide.
Not that time. Was that from Nagbe?
Again, how he held off those close attentions there. Darlington Nagbe to a T. That's a beautiful ball. It's set up for Habroune, and then he plays it in, and it's turned in by Herrera on the far side. And that's a wonderful team goal from the Columbus Crew, and it's 3-0, and it's not even half-time.
Wonderful movement, wonderful interchange. It's the right wing back Herrera. Look at where he starts. And as Habroune again drives to the heart of the Puebla defense. Herrera, he just comes off the backside of Gomez. Gomez, he doesn't track him. And Habroune, it's great awareness from him. That's 2 goals now that he has set up from a similar position. Driving to the edge, looking for runners, keeping his head up. And a little slip pass to Herrera. It's the perfect weighted ball into Herrera. Takes it early on, and he doesn't allow Rodriguez a chance to recover. And a big question, will Puebla be able to recover from this? See if they all drop together at the same time.
Mara lifts it deep. And it's turned in. Well, they do get one back. Lozano. Well, Evan Bush beaten, and the crew just rocked back for a moment. Esteban Lozano with a fine finish, and out of nothing, Puebla get a goal.
What a hit this is, as the ball drops to him. Look at the instinct from Lozano. Doesn't even need to pick his head up. Scored 1 goal so far this season. On loan from Club America. He's showing his worth. Gets it out of his feet. There's only a slight little window.
Got themselves back in the game just before half-time. What have they got in this second half? A team, of course, who came into Matchday 2 with 3 points from 1 game, but facing up to Herrera, shooting wide in the early seconds of the second half as Columbus seek a 4th. Look at the eagle eyes of Filip Dujic, watching very intently. In goes the corner, it took the near post, flick on, and then goes wide at the back post from Herrera. And some great competition. And look at that sliding challenge going in. And the 1-2 nearly comes to fruition. Oh, given away to Menares on the edge of the box, and he didn't get the shot away. Since 1989-90, now that was very firmly in and brought away. Wilfred Nancy not happy about it. But here comes Gomez bringing it upfield. They've got a runner on the far side as well. And Amundsen didn't get there. And this is an opportunity, and it's shot straight at the goalkeeper by Baltazar. Oh, it's a good opening for them. One last flurry from the crew, perhaps. No time, not needed. The Columbus crew, defending Leagues Cup champions, back to winning ways in the tournament.